can't tell me that's not fucking sick, right? What's up? If everything goes according to plan, this should be a quick, easy little modification to make my newly painted Hayabusa a little bit more ridiculous. I've got a yard of this fabric. Now I know what you're probably thinking, this is gonna get dirty, this is gonna get disgusting if it gets wet, this is gonna be slippery, this isn't gonna have any grip, and that's okay. But that's we're literally doing this purely for aesthetics. If it works out and looks dope and functions okay, I'll keep it. This is plenty to do this a few times if I actually like this and want to take it to shows like this. I just think I'm trying to put this bike over the top. You can see the paint job here. I'm going for anything but subtle. So I think that this is gonna set it over the top. So let's get this seat off, see if we can just cut this out, stretch it over and staple it and be done. I don't know if it's gonna actually be that easy. My fingers are crossed. These just have these finger tight, which actually I'm lying. The other side was an Allen key bolt, but we're gonna pretend like it's not. All right, seat's off. The idea is to just stretch this fuzzy baby blue fabric over top of the seat, staple it in where the existing one is. I don't feel like taking this off. If I was actually redoing the seat, like reupholstering the whole seat, I would pull this cover off of here, pull all the staples out, and then somewhat trace this, but this is not like nothing about this is perfect, you know? So like I can get away with just use extra material and then cut it away after I staple it in anyway. So this is not my first custom motorcycle seat. This is my first custom motorcycle seat. And as you can see, this wraps this nicely. I used the templates from the pre-existing seat to cut these out. So if I was doing something like that, which if I don't like this and it doesn't end up looking good or functioning well, and just if it's not cool, I'm gonna redo it with the same thing as that, like that crocodile leather, but it's gonna be white. But yeah, let's see if we can stretch this over and staple it. That'll be plenty. Like I said, just leaving it a little long so I have some room to work with. Now I kind of want to see which way I want the grain to go, if there even is a grain. Yeah, probably like this front to back if it's going to comb like that. We're just going to center this. I think what I'll do is probably start with the front. I think the front's going to be the most difficult. We'll put a staple here and then start working our way around. It's not a very flexible material, so. All right, first staple is in. I think the idea is to pull the back tight now and work our way around this. I don't actually know what I'm doing. Don't listen to me. Well, we've got a fuzzy seat. I'm gonna cut all this access away. I don't want any of this underneath the bike. All right, well, there is my new fuzzy seat. All right, well, as you can see, that's my new fuzzy seat, and there is a lot of fuzz. So I'm gonna try to vacuum this up as best as possible. I still gotta trim this down, but you don't care to watch that. It's not the fun stuff, but we got most of it off the bottom here. I really just wanna trim all this up, that way none of this fabric gets in all the electronics. So if you're gonna do this, do it at your own risk. I don't know the safety concerns of having this stuff close to the electrical, but I'm gonna trim the back of this as much as I can. I mean, all the way down to here, some of this fuzz. All right, we're almost done. It's looking pretty clean, pretty safe on the bottom here. I've trimmed up as much of the excess fuzz as possible. All right, let's go put it on the bike. Moment of truth. What did I do? Oh, this is hilarious. I love this. Oh, I can smell the hate comments right now. Bring the hate comments. You can't tell me that's not fucking sick, right? Come on, come on. It's a little bit stupid, but come on. You can't tell me that's not gonna turn heads. Goes so well with the blue too. All right, yeah, well, that's my video on a very quick aesthetic modification that you can do on your bike to make it that much more different than everybody else's out there. Just do what you want to do, you know, have fun, be creative. Other people don't have to think it's cool. Do things that make you excited to go on a ride. Yeah, have fun with it. So let me know what you think. Rate this 1 out of 10. Like I said, I can already smell the hate comments coming in. Anyways, subscribe for more motorcycle content. We'll see you next time.